Alright, hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Civilization 5, or I should say Sid Meier's Civilization 5, or Civ 5 for short, and I can't hear anything. Well, I can't hear anything, I don't know. Anyway, Joshua is not with me this time. If anyone who does follow my channel, they will know who Joshua is. In fact, I'll actually put a link to his channel in the description of the video, if you'd like to go, check out what he does. He doesn't really do anything. I think he has like one video, 3 views. On his phone, and he says it's his video, but I don't believe that he uploaded it himself, because he actually, in the description, he capitalized some of his letters at the beginning of his sentences, and I've known him for about 12 years now, and he's just never done that whenever I've talked to him. So, anyway, I don't know. Well, let's just get to it. Civilization 5, or Civ 5, you call it for short, is a great game. Obviously, it's about history. Big history focus, so it's not, one of those bad shoot 'em up games. And you basically can choose a leader of any empire, like Poland, and mostly for each empire will be a very iconic leader, like Alexander the Great. Where'd he go? There he is. And if you get the expansions, you get I think 18 more civs you can play as. But I have both expansions, they're really useful. I kind of want to play a deity, but I've played it once and I didn't survive very long. Like deity, I think the other civs that you play with, if you play for bots, they start with pottery or something, which is a tech. And so I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll play on Prince. Just see how it goes. Let's play on his huge. We'll do quick. We'll do a random leader also. I'm not sure what. Should we have Catherine? I don't really care about her. There's a lot of certain civs in this game that actually make me really, really mad. Only because I've had some certain encounters with them. Like Suleiman, or Solomon of the Ottoman Empire. He makes me really mad because every time I meet him in the game, we usually end up fighting. Either way, let's just, start the game. I think a couple new videos are great works.
People with roots in the Muslim and Christian silver brought Spain unrivaled wealth and power, making the Spanish empire and show the world again the greatness of your people. Will you take up the mantle of the holy monarchy and vanquish your foes under heaven's watchful eyes? Your adoring subjects await your command. Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time?
So that's the real question in this game, and that's basically the focus of the game. Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time? People who haven't played this game before, you'll see that in a minute. But first, we have each civ has a buff. Spain has 7 cities of gold, which I think is kind of cool because it goes along with what they've done in history. They get gold bonuses for discovering natural wonders, which natural wonders you just find around, like for example Mount Fuji. Unguro, wait, no, what's it called? I don't know, it's random. I was about to say Unaguro crater from World of Warcraft, but that's not a thing in real life. Sounds like it would be, but it's not. Anyway, yeah, you get bonus, whatever you get from her, like say I get 5 faith from something as a normal civ, I'll get 10 faith from it as Isabella, Spain. And they have the Terrico, which is, I think it's like a military unit that has guns and like axes or whatever. I'm not really sure what they are again. But conquistadors are the best because they're basically like settlers. They can defend themselves and they are very, very versatile and strong unit. So let's begin our game. You can see up here we start in 4000 BC. You can set it to earlier dates, I believe. So this is a pretty decent starting location. I'm gonna move this hill though. Get my warriors going to a hill. So basically, it's an RTS game. You have these things you can turn on grids, I think. Strategic view, that makes it look like a board game. Pretty cool. Doesn't seem too laggy. There's a little lag there. I don't usually get lag when I play, but I am recording. So I think I have graphics on high. Alright, not too bad. So we're Spain, and let's go ahead and found our city. Madrid, capital of Spain. go ahead, move there. Might as well get across the river. Alright, so barbarians can actually be very tough. I've seen a lot of strategy guys that say don't go after the barbarians camps unless you just happen to be near them, which I happen to be near them. Like, I'm going this way and I just happen to pop up next to them, but I've always heard strategy guys that says don't go after them, and I don't really believe in that. I think you should go after them, because if, like, on, what am I playing on, King, or playing on Prince, okay. Well, barbarians can get pretty out of hand. They can't capture cities. I think they used to be able to do that in one of the old games, but they can pillage your cities and they can get out of hand. So I'm probably gonna take out this camp. Plus, it'll give me some extra gold, which is always good. So for your cities, you try to produce things. You got food, which feeds your citizens, and there you go. It's +4 from terrain, -2 eaten by citizens. I have 2 citizens, or no, I have 1 citizen. So you can build worker. I usually build a monument. Just my opinion of play. I'm gonna go for pottery, because I want to get my great library. I think it's not library, library, whatever we call it. So we're gonna go ahead and start hitting at this barbarian camp. That's pretty good. Next turn. And then up here you get science, which allows you to, research text like this. Happiness. I think if you get a really bad, like, unhappiness, you'll actually have, like, barbarian units spawn here, and like, it's supposed to be the rebelling citizens of your empire that are trying to kill you. And, so yeah, we don't want that happening. So usually you just want to keep our happiness up. We can get that from luxury resources, such as pearls. I think they're luxury. Sugar. Like, there's luxury resources and strategic resources. Strategic resources you use to actually make things, like, I think, like horses or iron, and then, like, luxuries like pearls or sugar. Just helps with your happiness and your gold per turn. So let's go ahead and keep going next turn. Let's see who we meet. Should meet someone soon. Got a promotion. We're gonna do drill, because we're in a lot of rough terrains here. Alright, we should be able to kill this barbarian next turn. There we go, they're dead. We got their encampment, and we got 16 gold. If there was a city-state near here, city-states are just basically just like normal city, but they're controlled by a computer player, and they can't found multiple cities. Basically, like in real life, city-state like Sparta or Athens. In history, they were city-states. Probably build a scout now. I don't know what's faster. If it's faster to build a worker, how many turns it was? I think it was like 7, which might have been faster. I would have had one already. Actually, it is technically faster because I would have already had a worker. But basically, I used to think, like, if you build a monument and start to get extra culture, we can rush into this and get worker fast, easy, free. But probably building one from start is easier, so I'm probably going to do that from now on. Alright, so we got a nice little location. Might be good for another city. Got some oranges or citrus, bananas, stone, and some luxury resources you can actually use to build buildings in your city, which will actually help out. Which I think if you put a city.
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, "What makest thou?"
Yeah, there you go. Whenever you research a new technology, you get this guy quoting everything. It's pretty cool. So yeah, pottery, as you build a granary, which, there you go, gives you +2 food, has maintenance of 1. Each building has a certain maintenance, I think, which basically means that it costs gold per turn, takes away of your gold, your total GP, gold per turn, GPT, I guess you could say, to, like, maintenance, all that good stuff. Like granary takes away 1 gold, but it gives you 2 food, and the cost of production to make it. That's what it tells you. And it says, there you go, each source of wheat, bananas, and deer worked by the city will produce 1+ food. Allows food to be moved from this city along trade routes to inside your civilization. So we'll see about that later. And also Gil's Shrine, which allows you to produce faith. So let's keep moving our warrior. And I'm going to build a shrine, probably. Let's get our scout moving this way. And let's research writing. I'm going to get my great library. It's going to be another free tech. I think this is India right here. It's funny because when I first played Civilization, I
भारतीय जनता की ओर से मैं आपकी ओर दोस्ती का हाथ बढ़ाता हूँ.
Okay, so this is Gandhi, or Gandhi, whichever way you want to say it. Pardon my possible mispronunciation. So he's obviously a pretty big guy in the Indian culture and history. It's funny, when I first played this game, I did a random save because I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to set up my own game, so I just clicked Start Game. And I got put as Harun al-Rashid of Arabia. And that's pretty fun. I was on one island, and it just happened to be me and Gandhi here. And like I didn't know what I was doing. He made me mad, so I declared a war on him, and I thought I was losing. And I was only playing on like Settler or whatever, like the easiest difficulty, and I ended up killing him. And then there was like a whole war with like Solomon and a bunch of other people. And so that game got out of hand. Yeah, Gandhi was the first civilization I ever met, and Arabia was the first civilization I ever played as. So I want to be peaceful with these guys. I don't want a big war going on. Gandhi here, he's a pretty peaceful guy, so we shouldn't worry about him. Probably get some. What can we do here? We can't really do anything yet. He said, "Huh." All right, I think we're good, Gandhi. As long as you don't sell cities near me. Probably go for river. But yeah, scouts don't have problems crossing rivers, like, because if I have a warrior right here in this tile, I don't think if you can see it, but this tile right here, he can only move here when one turn. Scouts, if I have a scout like here or here, he can move over here to this one turn, or here in one turn. Like, scouts are better at maneuvering places, so we can adopt our first policy. Now, policies are like just the basic, like, what do you say, like, well, I guess policies, whatever you want to call it. I was trying to think of another word, but I couldn't, I failed. So tradition, liberty, best for small empires, it gives you, like, recommendations, piety, or piety, good for religion empires, honor, good for warfaring empires, but we're probably going to go tradition first, because it gives you +3, even more culture. So what we need to start getting more, whatchamacallit, policies. Let's go ahead and enter turn. Also, you can go here and here. You actually, if you're new to the game, you can have advisors, which will actually tell you what to do. The Indian Empire is stronger than militarily. Can't say that word. Yeah, I don't think the Indian Empire can declare war on us. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Gandhi declared war on someone else, because, you know, that's just the AI, but yeah, economic advisor, foreign advisor, science advisor. Alright. Let's just keep moving, see what Gandhi's been doing over here. Get a bigger city than us, it's not a good sign. Let's just keep moving. We haven't found any ruins yet. Ruins actually give you things. Like, they give you random things, like, if I find a ruin right here, it could reveal this part of the map over here. And if I find a ruin over here, it could upgrade these guys to spearmen, which is the next basic melee unit in the game. Ruins can do a lot of things. Oh, we found a natural wonder. Here, Cerro de Posse. Wow, I got a lot of gold. Did I get that much gold from that? Wow. That's kind of weird. I've never gotten that much gold for finding a wonder. Wow, that's really awesome, actually. Oh, wait, I'm Spain. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I get gold. I'm an idiot. I haven't played Spain before. So that's pretty good. Sadly, it looks like those people, whoever these guys are gonna get it. But maybe we can just take them out early, and you know, no one else will see. I don't know. I want to be relatively peaceful, but if it comes to war, I'll have to go to it. I might have to take these guys out because I really want this. It's a good 10 gold per turn. You can see I'm getting 0, but I just get a lot of gold from finding it, so that's really good. Let's build a granary. I just don't have a worker. I probably should build a worker. I'd rather have a granary. Because I think I might have a worker sooner than 6 turns, depending on how my culture works. I'm going to be able to quickly get to a worker. We'll go through these guys' board. It's Sidon, great. Alright, they're militaristic. Yeah, if you go into these states' territory, if you're not their friend, there's neutral. I think this is just neutral, and then I think if you go up here, it's like friends. It's green, like friends means you can pass through their territory, and then allies means that they're allied with you, and I think they give you random things. They give you units, and I think like if like here, like negative, like halfway negative, I think that's like they're afraid or whatever, and it's orange. I mean, they just like afraid of you, something like that. And then all the way negative 60 is war. Well, I don't know, either war or they're just like really, really mad at you or something like that. So yeah, just leave them alone for a while. Click the next turn. You can also tell if there's other civilizations nearby. Yeah, if they're starting to get mad at me. Oh, they're angry. Okay. Let's go ahead and adopt Liberty. Give us even one more, whatchamacallit, per turn. Alright, so in about 3 more turns, or no, not 3 more turns. About, let's see. Alright, a lot more turns. We will be getting, another policy, so that'll be great. You can actually tell. Because if it said, because you get 30 gold if you're the first people to find them, and if you're the second people to find them, or you know whatever, you get 15 gold. So I just got 30 gold, so that's a sign there's hopefully no civs around in this area. So just keep moving our warriors, move them over here. Looks like Gandhi's kind of centered in here. That's a nice little resource valley. He's gonna get all these resources probably, but I might move down here. Or move up here, actually, probably. Also, certain civs have certain, like, start bias, which means that they start near things that were actually common to them in the real world history. I think Spain's supposed to start on the coast. I know a lot of island civs, like England, Japan, Indonesia. I know they're supposed to start. Their start bias is on the coast, definitely, because they're coastal civs, like island, or no, not coast, islands. Spain, I don't really know the geography of like Spain that much, but I guess obviously starting on the coast would be pretty good because you know they have coastal borders in real life. But random ones will have just random start bias. Like I think, I was trying to think of a good one, like. Sweden will start near tundra, which tundra isn't the best, unless you can get like a tundra religion. There we go, ruins. First ruins of the day. Ah, great, we got upgraded to archers. Alright, archers are alright. I wanted to keep my scouts, but like whatever. People like smile the most. Wow, my empire is the least happiest here. Okay. Like good. At least we're all kind of within like kind of 6 happiness. But still, that's kind of weird. Probably because I don't have a worker and I haven't worked any of these things yet. Alright, just keep moving my archer. I have a feeling that someone's gonna build my my great library. We are playing in Prince, and Prince can get pretty out of hand.
He who destroys a good book kills reason itself.
Good quote from John Milton there, whoever that is. So yeah, here we go. Here's the Great Library. This is one of the very earliest